Yeah, we're back. Just put on now, mate. You alright, buddy? Mate, I've got to say, I'm impressed with that bleeding bike.
So am
Jesus Christ.
I'll introduce you to the English patriots.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
English Democrat Party, basically.
Right,
And they're the only ones that are trying to get common law back.
right.
The only party.
Right, I see, okay.
So,
Right, I'll have a look at that at some point.
really good.
Thank you very much. I didn't know you were, I just thought you were a bystander just going on with your business and stuff on a bike. I didn't realise you were here supporting this.
I mean, to support everything.
Sure.
Everything.
So you're
I was
local...
down London when
Right.
you were there with Eddie. Yeah,
Right.
Manchester.
What's your view on what's going on here then?
Disgraceful. Corruption everywhere. Labour, corruption. I've got so much in my head.
Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? It is hard.
I've seen you go through
Ups and downs, mate.
on
Yeah.
the TV, you've been, and then you went,
Yeah.
you went through a really bad time at one point.
I did.
Really bad.
I did, yeah.
Anyway, you're on your way back up now, so
Well, I'm trying. He's dealing with it.
keep doing the music.
Yes.
Keeps your head.
You're right, sir. You're right. And I've just recently got a new bike myself.
Yeah.
So getting out and about on my bike has been a good leveler as well.
Best thing I've ever bought.
Really?
Is it a
Can I ask
Lecky?
how much that
Is it a
costs?
Lecky?
No, mine isn't.
Get a
No.
Lecky one.
That
Up hills.
Jesus Christ. How much are you talking? Something like that?
This one was 1,200.
Right.
Comparing everything with
Yeah.
prices, it was the best buy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to buy another one because I like it so much.
Yeah.
They put the price up.
Oh,
But it come from Poland because they're made in America.
right.
And I'm looking to get another one. I built one. 1,000 watt motor, 31 mile an hour. It's scary.
Wow.
But it was unthin tyres. So I give it to my brother-in-law.
Bloody hell. What top speed do you get out of that then?
It's nice, isn't it?
26. How long does it last with the electricity?
If you take it easy, I can go from Grange to Kendal and back. That's 30 miles.
And that's with no pedalling? Just literally? Or just general? How does it work with that? Do you generate...
Put your camera down. Take 5 now.
Oh, I've actually got it live. We're live at the
sorry.
moment. No, it's all right, but are you...
You can have a go.
Oh, I'd love a go. Just kind of at some point, if I'm still here, do you mind if
I'm hanging around till the end.
Oh, mate, that'd be great. Cube. All right, let me get this on. Cube. Tell you the way the guy got off on this bike. Jesus Christ. Look at that, it's a freaking monster.
I'm going to build another one.
Oh, wow. 26 mile an hour, you getting out of that bad boy? Look at that. I know I won't get back to Manchester now. You know what I mean? Right, anyway, we're back. We're back. Carpark tour.
Justice for the children! Justice for Ellie Williams! Free Ellie Williams! Jail perpetrators! Let's see the law working properly for once instead of being back to front, upside down and inside out! Free Ellie Williams! Justice for Ellie! Justice for all the children being groomed and raped by politicians and by grooming gangs. Justice for the poor children. Where is your compassion? Where is your loyalty? Where is your love? Why do you allow perpetrators to walk the streets free? To roam indiscriminately, to rape, murder and pillage the children? We're not paying you to do that. We're paying you to protect the children. We're not paying you to turn your back on them.
This man's playing it off.
Justice for Ellie Williams.
Yay!
Justice for Charlene Downs.
Yay!
Justice for all the other children who've been let down by the police and by the government and by the state. It's a sad day that we have to be here today trying to get you to do the job you should have been doing in the first place.
Nailed it.
If
Nailed
you
it.
do your jobs, I could be at home with my grandson.
Yes!
I wouldn't have to be here today, out in the cold, travel hundreds of miles, to try to get justice for innocent children. That is why we're here today.
You're right, my
to get
name.
justice for innocent people.
It's a shame, innit? It's the most disingenuous thing you can do.
Put in jail.
Would you label this guy a racist because he's talking like this?
Out of jail.
Sick, innit?
That's what we cared for. That's what we paid for. That's what we work for.
Yes.
We pay your wages. We pay the government's wages. We pay your boss's wages. And we demand you do your job properly or pack it in as you're not fit for purpose. If you're not fit for purpose, then there's no point in having us, haven't you? So these people who want to defund you, which incidentally is not us, the people who want to defund you can have their own way if you're not going to do your bloody job. It's okay protecting the evil, protecting the wicked. What about our children?
Yes.
When are you going to start protecting them?
Yes.
Yeah, mate. Officer, what room's that there? That one with half the blind down, what room is it? It's conference room. Conference room. When you go back in, tell your senior officers I find it disgusting for a female police officer to stand there laughing at us.
Really?
And the minute I point her out, she's obviously pissed off in the back room to the bouncy castle. That is an insult to these people. An absolute insult.
Would she be laughing if it was her children?
Yes.
Would she be laughing if it was her? Yeah.
Yeah, would you like to be
joke,
raped? Would you like to live in a Sharia land? Would you like Sharia law? Would you like your grandchildren to have Sharia law? Would you like your children to be raped and groomed? We're the people who'd be standing with you if it was. We're the people who pick you up when you fall down.
People are getting murdered or raped, don't give a fuck.
Tell you what, you're all stood out here today, yeah, protecting that £8 million joke shop. Why don't you, let's play a game of house swap, yeah? You come and live with us for 1 week. And then I bet you've all got different attitudes then when you see the shit that we have to put up with. I'm that sick of you lot driving past my house, I'm going to give you all the fucking key. Honestly, you're a joke. You even watch me feed the horses. Come and help me, don't stand and hide.
Why would the police want to terrorise the people trying to do the right thing? Why would you intimidate and bully and harass people who are just trying to do a decent thing? When you walk away from criminals, you run away from other criminals, and you take the needs of people. Why do you attack, harass and intimidate decent people who only want to live a decent life, bring the children up in a safe environment and hurt no one? Why? What's wrong with you?
Why?
What's wrong with you? We know it's your senior officers. We know they're political, and we know they're using you as political pawns. And it's bloody disgraceful. The police should not be involved in politics.
Do you know, one of your own told me the other week, rather than phone something in, do it by 101 email. 9 days I've been waiting for you lot to get back to me. What's it going to take
Justice
for you
Barrow.
lot to act? A dead child?
Justice Lily.
Is it going to take someone dead before you lot actually start thinking, put your hand down there, grab your minerals, and start practicing that oath that you took?
Yes. Arrest the perpetrators, for God's sake. Have the bottle. Have the balls to arrest the people doing wrong, and leave the innocent people alone. As a senior officer, the senior officer up there tells you to break the law, arrest him! Arrest him! Arrest her! Because they're breaking the bloody law!
If Cummings really wants to talk, tell him we're here. Send him messages for us to talk, we'll talk.
Yeah, that man's a star. I've met him in Rochdale a couple of times. He follows Billy a lot. He's top. He's going to be used in the next video. I'll tell you what he just said before.
Justice for Ellie!
Yeah.
Justice for Eddie Williams! Justice for Charlene Downs! Justice for the thousands of other children that you lost and failed to protect! You've taken our money! You've taken our money! You haven't done your job! You are not not fit for purpose. When something is not fit for purpose, you throw it away and get something to replace it.
That's exactly what they did with my NRM.
You shouldn't be issued with handcuffs and cameras. You should all be issued with brooms. Because all you do is sweep it under the carpet.
Yes, that's very good.
Pray that you, as police officers, well, I'm going to use that openly. If any of you have got kids, I pray that not one of you has to go through. I ain't going to get irate with you like anymore because it ain't worth it. But I'll tell you now, you come and live just 30 seconds in my shoes. 30 seconds. And I'll tell you now, every single one of you, man Jack, will burst into tears. Burst into tears. Because every time we phone the police, like we're told, report it, we'll be there, your control centre decategorise it. Decategorise it. How can you decategorise life? You can't.
Ian, these guys are listening to you. You can tell. They're watching. They're listening.
I really am
They're
embarrassed
listening.
that every single one of you, you took an oath to serve at the public trust, to uphold the law. Uphold it.
Protect.
Half of you are breaking it.
Not blaming the boots on the ground.
If you
we
haven't
know
got
it's
the
asses
balls
in the seats.
to do
We
the
know.
job you've took, walk in there,
Use them
hand
to
in your
make the
warrant
standard
card,
well.
come out and I'll shake you by the hand. I really would.
I'll give you all a fiver.
I'd pay you a year's, I'd give you my own year's wage. Because none of you have got the brass minerals to stand there and go,
This is
well,
right.
actually, 2 of you have come and seen me out of uniform. And said to me, we know it's going on, but the big boys in the Star Wars room have told us it's above our pay grade.
Disgraceful.
You're all meant to be a police force and work together.
Arrest them.
You can't even speak to each other.
Go in there and arrest them. Drag them out.
You can't.
Let's get them in court.
What's it cost you lot?
Dereliction of duty. Drag them out.
What's it cost you lot to stand
Drag them
out
out.
here today?
Dereliction of duty.
Huh?
Failure in office. In public office.
You've been to
Failure.
my house. You've actually been to my house.
How do you feel as well when you see an NRM that proves that I've been through child sexual exploitation and forced criminality in this town, and then you sit there and deny it? Or how do you think that makes the girls feel as well?
Frightened.
Because it's going on. We have
Frightened.
the NRM from the Home Office that are way above you to prove that it's going on. It is happening. I have the documents and I will put them everywhere for everyone to see, so long as you deny it and don't help our girls.
Well said, Ella.
Children in Barrow from a place that are living in terror and fear. Not just of the grooming gangs, but of the police.
Yeah, we
You
are.
know, you've got a female officer in there that has openly said she's been brought in to monitor certain web pages at the minute. And rather than go out and be a copper and get these people that are calling them prostitutes, liars, inciting hate, miscommunications, nah, you lot don't want nothing to do with that, do you? You think, let's slap a driving charge on her. You took a fucking licence a year ago. She don't drive.
You still put 3 charges on me last week, though.
3 charges you put on my family in a month.
No seatbelt, public order. I got a public order for shouting justice for the girls and for trying to be a voice for the girls that are suffering this, that are too busy being silent because
could you do
we
that?
And she
are
got it.
scared of police.
And she got
We
it from a
are.
man who said he doesn't know her for
Yeah.
3 years. But yet,
Do that to a child.
you're not intelligent enough as a police force to go, hang on. Man A has said he doesn't know this girl for 3 years. All of a sudden he knows her and her family.
And then
Wipe
you
that
walk-
sleep from your eyes. Brush the bullshit out the way. Man up
Do your job.
and do your job. If you
Do
can't,
your job.
Jack,
Do your job. 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 Do your job.
Innocent people alone for crying out loud. Oh, there's going to be a damn sight more of us up here. Leave the innocents alone. Get the guilty. Refuse to do the wrong thing. They're told to do the wrong thing. Refuse to do it. The Gestapo said they were only obeying orders. The Stasi, when the emergency people said we were only obeying orders. You've got to refuse to obey stinking orders that are wrong. You've all got to get together and tell them in there you're no longer obeying orders that are not wrong.
We haven't got one today, you know.
It's like a line off, this, isn't it?
No inspector today.
A line off.
Not today. Oh, yeah. Saturday, isn't it?
We've got one on ship.
Yeah. Have you got a CID inspector on duty today?
You know what? It's like you've got the line on the right hand side, which are the proletariat. You've got the system on the left hand side, which is the system that's suppressing any truth getting out. Roughly where I am now is the part that these needs to get to, at least to come to the realisation of what's going on. Isn't it? You know what I mean? Well said. That was brilliant. This is what it's about, guys.
We'll have our day, but it'll be a proper cause. It won't be a political cause, it'll be a fair cause. Proper justice for wrongdoing, not for the innocents. And you people up there are the bloody wrongdoers. And you will get prosecuted. Make no mistake of it.
Is it really worth your salary to deny what's going on? Is it worth it? Is it worth your salary? Is it worth your own kids' lives? Is it? Because the minute it happens to one of you lot, you'll club together quicker than a rat up a shithouse drain pipe. We really will. We really will.
You never have to hold this for your family that's gone through this, or your daughters, or your sisters.
You're a female. What if it happened to your daughter if you had a child? How
What
would
if
you
it happened
feel?
to you?
You've been to my house as well, haven't you? Yeah, you have. I've got all your numbers.
That, you get
I've got all your numbers.
I'm going to try to deny it.
Michael around Harrison decent.
Justice!
When do we want it?
No!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
No!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
No!
Look at it. We ain't going nowhere. Free Harry Williams. Do you know, you lot love it in there when these numbers
Harry Williams,
dwindle
no.
down. You love it that the
Why
numbers have
don't you go and
dwindled
get your
down.
inspectors out to face
I don't
it?
care if there's one of us here or 1,000. We ain't going nowhere.
One or 100.
I'm going to print me
You're
a
a poor child, you need protection.
I would say the message is getting stronger. There's honestly, I'm feeling a vibe from the police that are behind me now. I really am. I'm feeling that they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're the wall that's been put up to stop us getting to the people that are responsible. But I do feel that some of these people behind us feel an element of what we're talking about.
You're not going to protect the innocent. Walk away. But you're not fit for purpose.
Right, who's doing it? Right. Sweet. Okay.
Remember when I did it?
Yeah, why not? Mate, because I'm looking at the police and they're looking at you. And I think they're very good.
Last
They don't want
time
to
it
do
was a
it.
lady, last time she was crying. They're only people, aren't they? But if they're going to be willing to stand there and
They're the
front it,
stooges and they realise they're the stooges in it now, but they're probably trapped in a sense.
it'd be good trying to speak to Harry, because Harry kind of lets things go, but not too much. He's the only one I'll speak to.
But they're actually scared yet. Does it not hurt a little bit? Which one?
You'll arrest them and throw them in bloody jail. What's wrong with you?
Really?
What's up? What the hell's wrong with your brains?
See,
What's going on in here?
you can't argue with any of the points that are brought up here, can you? Right, we've got something very important here now.
Guys,
Hold up.
hear this.
Can I just read something out to all of you there in yellow? Let's see if it jogs your memories back. It starts off with, I do solemnly and sincerely declare to affirm that I will well and truly serve the Queen in the office of Constable with fairness, integrity, diligence, and impartially upholding fundamental human rights, and according to equal respect to all people, and that I will, to the best of my power, cause the peace to be kept. I think it ends somewhere with, so help me God. That's what you take when you're given your warrant card. That's what you take when you wear that crown upon your uniform. That's what you take every time you clock on duty. That's what you took that you're ignoring. That's your oath that says you will act with fairness, integrity, and you will uphold the law. What part of that oath do you not understand? It's not hard, it's not rocket science. What part do you not understand, mate? There's kids being abused, but yet you do nothing. But that little thing there that you swear to uphold says you're meant to. You're meant to. So when you go home tonight and you look at your own children, you thank yourselves. Because all you're doing is protecting yourselves. You don't give a damn about anyone else. You don't give a damn about the families. There are kids being raped, being trafficked, being made to do things that they don't want to do. But yet you, rather than go and nick the perpetrators, want to go and nick the kids. Because it's easier for you to discredit a child that is vulnerable, that has been through it all, and it's horrible to say this, but is weak because they've had this for so long. So you, as your £7.2 million joke shop, point to the people that have been through this. You all call them victims. I'll tell you now, I've never ever in my life met harder people than these survivors. Because of your failings and letting them down, you've turned these into the hard people they are today. Mm-hmm. And they are the ones that are going to put you to shame. Because you haven't had the balls or the minerals to do your own job. If you told me the time, I would check that phone, because I don't trust every single one of you. You have got zero trust in this town. Your head shed up there, go on the internet and say that after an extensive investigation, there's nothing going on in this town. When yet your local member of parliament has openly admitted that after meetings with the police, there is a problem in this town. So who's lying? You or the MP? You're monitoring web pages. And that cop has openly said she's only here to see what offences people are making. Not that people are on there crying their eyes out, confiding in what they've been through, where you should be sat there saying, we need to go and speak to this girl's family. We need to act on this. No, you'll get someone for swearing on it. When you all stood there in silence, why? You've got mouths in you. Why don't one of you have the balls to stand there and say this is wrong? It's wrong. It's a job at the end of the day. There's thousands of others out there. Why can't you have the balls to say it's going on? What's it going to take for you to act? Is it going to be a dead child? Will it be a dead child before you lot actually act? Will it? Silence. Not one of you have got the balls to speak.
Well,
what is wrong with you?
We'll use their silence for all the survivors that only survived because they abandoned us. Let's use their silence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because you didn't support us. We're not dead. We're not dead and we're alive. So thank you.
police officer. They'll help you. You always say to my grandson, stay away from it. Don't go near the police, because they're going to arrest you and not the perpetrator. That's how policing's changed today. You can no longer send your child to a copper or a police officer or a Gestapo, whatever you want to call yourselves. You can no longer send your children for help to you people. Can't happen. We can't send them. We've got to tell them to stay away from you because they're likely to be arrested, like little Ellie. So they can't come to you, who's supposed to be our pillars of society, because you're useless. You're not fit for purpose. I'm not picking on you, by the way, just because you stood here. You're not fit for purpose. None of you. Not one of you can say, like the Gestapo said, we were all taking orders when we murdered all the Jews. We were all taking orders. That's what you're doing. That's exactly what you're doing. Taking orders to let the kids get massacred, raped, tortured, brutalised. That's only taking orders. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. You can say, no, that's wrong, and I'm refusing to do that. I'm refusing to go around his house and terrorise him with the man's bloody innocence. You can do it like that if you've got the bottle. If you've got the courage, you can do it. If you're just after the money, you're just after money, tree and promotion, and that's more to you than the lives of other people. All I've got to say to you is God bless you, because karma's coming. Karma's coming.
Well said.
See that Christmas tree in that window up there? See that Christmas tree? Do you all stick notes on it at Christmas asking for your wishes? If you do, can you put one on it for me? Well, put two on it for me, actually, because I'm greedy. Put one, I wish for the police to take accountability. And two, I wish for one of you, because you like preaching laws and policies, to follow your whistleblowing policy. Because you'll be protected. And open your mouth and say it's wrong what's going on. It's wrong. It's all it's going to take, one of you, to say this is wrong. Other police forces have done it. And they've openly admitted it. They was wrong. And they've acted. What's it going to take for you to act? What's it going to take for you?
It feels like, Ian, when these police go home and they get into the civilian clothes, that's when they say to the wives. But you know what I'm saying? It feels like that when they're over the dinner table talking to the wives, that's when they'll finally admit it. But when they get into their uniform...
No, because they'll say, hello, darling, how's your day been? Well, busy. Played with Star Wars. We put the Christmas tree up today, love. It's in the paper about grooming, love. Forget that, it's not real.
Yeah.
We now have a Gestapo on the street. We no longer have bobbies on the beach. We've got Gestapo on the street. And the Gestapo, the Jew hunting. And we're the Jews. And they're the Gestapo.
It's embarrassing for you. It really is embarrassing for you.
How many more failing? Coffee Worthington.
Yeah. What's Charlie Downs? Poor kid eaten alive. Murdered and eaten in a kebab. The police did nothing. They knew about it.
You know, if you put Barrow police...
Police did nothing. And that poor child was dished up in kebab.
Some of the worst kind of pedophiles live in our communities. Tom O'Carroll, Jackie Mouthful, Tom O'Carroll, the founder of the Paedophile Information Exchange, lives in our community. Lives in our community in this town. Another man who infiltrated the Labour Party twice in the last 2 years.
Well, all I've got to say then, if that's the case, then the senior police officers in here must be involved with pie. That's my assessment.
Right, let's just run through what they just spoke about, because I only found about that literally when I got down. Craig, one of the guys who's instrumental in the information here with justice for the girls, he informed me Tom O'Carroll, who's a convicted paedophile who was instrumental in Pi and is all for the lowering of the sex age of consent for children. He lives in Barrow. He's roaming around freely. So you've got human rights and you've got complicit behaviour. And when you've got a guy that feels the way he does and he's allowed to openly be around kids, it makes you think, are you surprised that when there's grooming going on, that there's no big deal? Because it seems to be going on no matter what the demographic. It just seems weird. And when I heard that, Tom O'Carroll, anyone look up that name in terms of pie, Tom O'Carroll. He's a paedophile information exchange fucking legend. The guy's as sick as they come, and he lives here.
Taken over. Most of the power, most of the senior positions in society has been taken over by evil.
Here's a good one for you lot to save face. Let's do random drug testing with you lot at the town hall.
Fucking hell, imagine.
How many of you stand there and say you've never done it?
And don't get bottom line, always say, no boss, I ain't doing that, it's not right. If you get boss, I'll be putting the handcuffs on you.
There's probably more powder in there than in the Johnson's talcum powder factory. And I ain't talking in the evidence room.
Independent's probably in there with him.
Oh, the digs are coming out. Get them digs in. 1-2 uppercut. Friggin' hell.
Yeah, you don't need a sniffing dog, do you? You got to be better.
Damn, the car park looks cleaner this time. Well, yeah, it's the police, wasn't it? They've probably arrested all the fucking seagulls for starters. Seagulls ain't doing shit round here, look. They've all got freaking dispersal orders, haven't they? How do you give a seagull a fucking dispersal order? But they've done it. Not one bit of shit on this floor.
Jail the senior police officers for dereliction of duty and complicit in the rape and grooming of children. When no crime is being committed and you do not act upon it, you are complicit in that crime.
Yeah. Gotta say, the Reynolds family again, just the strength and dignity of them, it's inspiring, isn't it? You know what I mean? Ella, how strong she is, how vocal she is. She's only a young girl, but yeah, she can stand there, put a point across. Amazing figure. And I think it's right what Ian was saying before, that unfortunately this situation's probably made that happen with her. It's not something to be proud of, but at the same time, it's
Am I breaking the law?
that's made her into a stronger individual, isn't it? You know.
And by enforcing the law means I'm arresting you for giving me false instructions to break the law.
For the old and bold amongst us.
Yeah, my name. It's not easy standing up.
Who remembers Eamon Andrews when This Is Your Life?
Yeah.
Imagine the fucking day someone turns up here with a big red book going, here's the end of your life. I've got all this.
This is your life.
I'm glad you said books because there's been more than one.
Yeah.
Thank you, all of you, for being there. Amazing since reaching out to the public is being silenced. So rallying to this kind of protest is almost impossible. It is, you know, and it might look futile, you know, when you look at the numbers and you look, oh, well, what difference are you making? You probably got a point, but in the terms of consciousness, I think it's doing a lot of good, you know, really proactive this. And particularly, honestly, when I was looking at some of them police officers before when he was talking, they were looking at him, they were listening to him, they were soaking up the words, and professionally they couldn't have an opinion. You can't say fuck all, but you could tell they were listening. And that's, for me, is big. Does that mean they're going to go home and then start to reconsider their position as a police officer? Who knows? Let's hope so, because morally it's redundant, the position they're in. Certainly.
reason why we are here today doing it on this day is in conjunction with Children's Lives Matter, which is marching in Manchester and Oldham today. So they're going to see this video, so we're going to give them a thumbs up when we go live here now. We're going to let them know that we're here for them as well as for their kids as well as their own. Yeah? So there we go, guys. Children's Lives Matter too.
Just before we go, if your copper that's been brought in to look at crimes, can I report 8 people wasting police time today? Peaceful demonstration and you're all stood outside. Should be in town.
We've never had a violent demonstration ever. Guys, we've had plenty of demonstrations, never had a violent one yet.
All well behaved, aren't we?
Oh, definitely, mate.
Might be noisy, but never been violent.
I've got to make an observation as well. The engine of that vehicle down there has been on the whole entire time. That's got to be not only a waste of fuel, but it's got to be goddamn detrimental to the environment, innit? I mean, for fuck's sake, what are you doing? I come down here to get some cleaner air. So I've got to strike that off the car park then. The car park is initially clean, well spaced out, nice plant and foliage around, but that fucking engine there, the smog killed it. So I've got to mark it down. Sorry, you know better than a fucking seagull shit-fueled car park. Sorry. You deserve it. I'm on one. Well, what are they going to do now? Is it lunchtime now or what? Oops. I've no idea, mate, what the plan is. Where are we going now, guys?
Park.
Another car park?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Another car park?
McDonald's. Just
Oh,
come
the
back up.
McDonald's?
Yeah?
McDonald's.
Another
Go back onto the main road.
fucking car park. Barrow is beautiful, right? Rolling fucking hills, pastures. It's the peninsula. So you got
For the girl.
justice for the girl, right? You've got, it's just fucking gorgeous. You've got clean air, sea. You know what I mean? All the things that make you feel good. Bit of camping, whatever. Bit of fucking nature. Yeah. What are we doing? We're on a car park tour of fucking Barrow, right? I've travelled from 7:30 in the morning to go from one car park to another. I could have done that in Manchester. I can do that literally 2 minutes from my house. So we need to revise this protest shit, right? And if we're going to do it, let's get some enjoyment out of it, please. Fucking hell. Car Park City. That's my only gripe. I'm on it. Car parks suddenly kicked into fucking car park trigger mode. Looks like we're off again. Car park number 3, 4. We're on a car park tour, Billy.
Yes, we are. We're going to Hollywood.
Hollywood car
Yeah,
park.
we're going catching the Hollywood pedos then.
Right.
There's a load of them.
Well, fucking hell, too many.
Like flies, aren't they?
Right, looks like we're off again. Another car park.
Do some interviews. The 105 second look. So you can get some interviews.
Yeah, why not? Have a little chat.
No point having it waiting.
Right, guys, it looks like I may be coming back on again. I may not. We'll have to wait and see what happens, I guess.
Just wait
Missed
on
all these
Hollywood.
comments. Maxwell didn't kill.
McDonald's, innit?
Yeah, car parks matter, mate. Honestly, the police seem to be doing more about the car parks than anything else, don't they? You know, and people, where are people in the equation? We're biological entities, we're not a fucking car park. There's more importance put into car parks. Well, that's how it feels. So this is Red Pill Phil speaking from a car park in the middle of fucking Barrow, right? Outside the police station where they're all lined up because they don't really want to say nothing to anyone. And we're talking to the Reynolds family and this is all in regards to grooming that is going on in Barrow. That they are not talking about, denying it, pretending it's not happening, brushing it under the carpet, however you want to word it. But the people of Barrow are going no. And the way we're getting round this is to fucking protest in every fucking car park that we've got in Barrow. That's the answer. And we're all going with a programme. So I might be back. Thank you all for being on. Great Brit, you're a star. You keep the spanner, mate. Keep the spanner for now. So yeah, I'll probably be back in about 5-10 minutes, guys. See you in a bit.